Hello, and welcome to a Sunday edition of Robert versus the New York Times Crossword. It's currently 5:59 p.m. on Saturday, December 11th in New York City, meaning 1 minute until the Sunday crosswords. Taking a look at yesterday's leaderboard. Yeah, 17 seconds is hard to beat on a Saturday. I think that's my PB. So it was me, followed by KFS Venta, then Hoopla, PB Geckner, Rudwick, Panda Gucci, under 1 minute, very fast. Then we had Murray Unicorn, Stickers, Joe Obi, Kimball, Lil Sun, Marks, Bill Boris, ME17, Brief Stanley, ERL, J Woo, and Jay. Also shout out to Panda Gucci and Panda Doggy. I attended their virtual baby shower today. Anyway, it's now 6 o'clock in New York City, meaning we should have some Sunday crosswords. So here is your spoiler alert for the Sunday mini. If you would like to play along, pause the video here, click on the link in the description below. The mini is always free to play. All right, let's get into it. Snow? Oh my gosh. No. Haze. Well. Blue. Sloth. All right, I need to set my settings again. So here's a look at my settings, by the way, just in case you were interested. After changing the directions, I'd like to stay in the same square. If I want to look at the across, if I'm on a down, I like to use space to switch between across and down instead of just the arrows. Yeah, I think this is what I like. At the start of the word, I like to be able to backspace into the previous word in case I made an error in the previous word, because Shift Tab won't take me back. Yeah, within a word, I don't want to retype squares I already have. It's a little slower. I do want to jump to the next clue if I'm not jumping back. I think jumping back is good, because if you figure out the fill, you're like midway through the word, say. You're doing the across, and then you get the down. You want to be able to jump back to the top. I don't like this sound, and I think that's good. Okay. Anyway, those are my settings. But mostly I'm just used to them. I don't know if they're necessarily the best. But now for the main event. That's the Sunday Daily Grid, which is by Daniel Okulitch and Doug Peterson today. Here is your spoiler alert. If you'd like to play along, pause the video here, click on the link in the description below. The Daily Grid does require a New York Times game subscription, and only on Sundays it has a title. This one is called Job Sharing. So that'll be related to the theme, job sharing. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into it. Research subject, Bohr. So, atom, because freedom can't protect themselves, ACLU. This is a tune. It's probably going to be orcs. I think. Defiant retort. Make me. Cora seems okay there. Grim account. Maybe a tail. Large orchestral gong. This is Mahershala Ali. This is LOTR, Lord of the Rings. This is Muddy Waters. Big time. It's not Muddy Waters. Ethel? Side hustle for a hairstylist. Okay, oh, locksmith? I see, because locks can be both physical ones and hair. Musical medley. One with a nesting instinct. Inflame. Shape. They made it in a hurry. A in French class, maybe une. One getting down, so to speak. Mashup here. Like cranberries. Tart, maybe. Cheery chow. Two-time opponent of Dwight. Is it Adlai Stevenson? Oops. Map lines. Roads. And guilt-producing meeting, perhaps. Trash day reminder, maybe. Odor. Tarot deck grouping. And this is probably just a lot. Tambour? Is that right? Like the opposite of or the bigger version of a tambourine. Rodent catching feline. Ratter, I think. Oust, unseat. So it's not tambour. Tom-tom. No? I don't think so, actually. French. This is Renault, I think. Something made in a hurry. Haste. It's not Ratter. Maker for generalist Olay. This is a Trieste. Side hustle for a veterinarian. Blown kiss is moi. Refine. Hone? Dangerous crowd is a mob there. Manage okay. Male swans are toms. Like one Freudian fixation is oral, I think. Restore fashion informally. Boho, like boho chic. This is no sir. I think this could be sad. This is an ode. I don't know this Nobel-winning author. Near Cosmos Star, Metal Precioso is oro. National Gemstone of Mexico. Side hustle for a therapist. Confederate of Dunces. Shed with off. Slough off. Agua fresca. Its etymology may derive from the diminutive burrow in Italian. Uh-oh sounds. Leafed branch angles. Mission Impossible Schifrin. Convention Center event. Maybe Expo. Side hustle for an anesthesiologist. That's a 21-letter fill. It may be glossed over. Maybe lip. Justice beginning in 2006. Alito. New Testament miracle recipient. Leper. Okay. Turned. Its fleece is hypoallergenic. Alpaca, maybe? Some HTTPs. Is it RCAs by any chance? Commodore said good times never felt so good. Part of a gig. Aggressively mainstream and slang. Okay. Leon who wrote Battle Cry, don't know it. Avid birdwatcher say. URL divider is a slash. Pandora native is a Navi. Aggressively mainstream, right? Mr. Mayor error, first stroke of the day. Holy ones, saints, side of a block. Word after high or weak. IT or weak T. It's classic skit comedy show. Spanish city north of Leon. Encrusted. Let us for carpenter. Netted. Give an address. Orate. Great deal. Home in the mud. Is it a sty? Sole ingredient in some cookies. Huh. Rock with colorful bands. Onyx? I don't know about that. Christmas purchase? A gift by any chance? I don't know that. Causing quite a stink. Opposite of mourn. Seems like it's gonna be Eve. What is this though? Like Athena. Wise? Moving something. Record label for Otis Redding and Big Star. Side hustle for a marriage counter. Small sweater. Hotel room restriction. Giant bird is a rock there. I think this is a pour. Drive to the station, say. Kind of license poetic. Know something. Person with lots to show. Cold weather jacket. Maybe an anorak. Nonsensical, inane. Checked a box, maybe. Okay. Museum that awards the Turner Prize. The Tate? Not sure. Oh yeah, watch me. Side hustle for a drill instructor. Textural site. Is it CNET? Subgroups, question mark. Set of show bid awards is EGOT. No pets. Shout out to Momo. Hightail it. Lee? Slurpee relative is an icy. Whoops. Starbucks size is tall. It does seem like Flea is okay there. This is Chex Mix. Shuffle the Gem is Flex. Tee off? I don't know. Life coach? Wizards wear. Robes, right? Blow a fuse. Rage? Clinches with up. Sews up. This is so base coach. Like in baseball. Actress and inventor Lamar. Hetty, I think. Sum total. Entirety, where the tradition of shaking hands as a greeting originated. Don't know the answer to that. That'll be interesting. Moving van, maybe? Yeah, something TV. Great deals. A heap? SCTV, is that right? Carpenter. Okay. Come down with. I don't see it. Okay, so let's go through the downs now. Let's put an L there. Mama something? Mouser, okay. Inflames arouse. Shape, sculpt. This is haste. Arcana, I think. Toodaloo. Park supervisor question mark. Dan Connor, these are TV dads. One getting down, so to speak. Partier. Something specialist. Lab specialist, I see. Maybe it is Mama Bear. Try to lighten up, perhaps. Okay. This is... Pele? Park supervisor. Ballet, okay. I don't know it. Pogo sticks? Wait. Oh, they're called Cobbs. They're not called Toms. Hope, okay. Order member. Hindu for one. Uh-oh, sounds. Send it's an S. Side hustle for a therapist. Baggage handler. Okay. Gulps. Turned. Etymology. Is it ghetto? Turned. Celine Dion, right? What is this, though? It's not agua? Something seems wrong. This is 2 acts, I think. Unit of prevention, an ounce. Urban legend, Eurus, NBC. Caked and netted, ensnared. Okay, let's go here again. Outpatient coordinator. It's fun. This is LCDs here. Probably LALO. Friar. Okay. Fire opal. That's kind of nice. Gosh. Polytheist. Okay. Tool there. That seemed right. Slewed? Maybe it's just slewed. This is byte. I think like a gigabyte, right? Basic. Shout out to Panda Doggy. This is emend. This is NCAA Tomcat, I see. 1 a.m. Side hustle for a carpenter. Nail technician, I see. Sole ingredient. Some cookies. Oof. Yikes, some bad crosses there. Lose here, causing quite a stink. Ranking. Ooh. Rank. Hey, wiener? Hold on. In a sec. Accent. Grave? Something engineer, I think. He's probably Ian. Reeking? Christmas purchase a tree. Darla? Civil engineer. Catch. Okay, got it. This is realtor and just street there. I can sew. Subgroups. Huh. This is a car. Grease. It's not. Maybe it's weenie. That's better. Okay. Mama bird. Nadine. Oh gosh. This is a bad cross, I think. AXILS? Let's go with AXILS. Sail on. Sole ingredient in some cookies, question mark. Drive to the station. Oh, see off, probably. Sticks? Oh, man. We've got this wordplay clue crossing two things. And this seems like it could be anything. So I need to figure out the wordplay here. Cookies. Data. Like an internet cookie. OVIEDO and STAX. Yikes. Yeah, I would say that these two crosses here, these three crosses, STAX cross and OVIEDO crossing this really tricky clue for data. I thought maybe the wordplay would be in sole, like sole of the foot, or sole of like the fish. But I didn't think. Then I thought about cookies, and I couldn't think of any cookies that were associated with fish or feet. So that's hard. As well as AXILS crossing LALO Schifrin. I don't know how much we should be expected to know the composer of the Mission Impossible theme. I would have gone with the classical composer LALO. Was it Edward LALO? Something? Edgar? Uh-oh. Should have just Wikipedia'd it. Yeah, Edward LALO. Symphony Español. That's who I would include LALO with, but regardless, crossing that with AXILS is pretty rough. So I could see that being an issue. I don't know if there are any like huge other issues, but I think those crosses are actually kind of bad. Like leaf to branch angles. This is this is a wordless word. It's not a word that people know. It's not an everyday word. Unless you're a botanist, I guess. Yeah. The theme, anyway, is the themers can all be interpreted as professions in themselves, or they contain something that's a synonym that's associated to another profession. Really bad at explaining these themes right afterward, but like lock can be a lock of hair or a lock in your door, right? Lab can be like a Labrador, lab specialist. Baggage can be like emotional baggage. Outpatient can be like a patient that's knocked out from anesthesia. A nail can be like a nail, like a metal nail. Civil can be like a civil union. And base can be like an army base. Although how often do you just say base coach? Definitely like first base coach, third base coach. Bench coach, base coaches. Okay. I don't watch much baseball, but... Or I should say I don't watch any baseball, really. Anyway, other than those crosses, the themers, I think, pretty much work. Let's see if there's anything to look up or explain. So I've never read this. But the protagonist is Cora. Came out in 2016. Yeah, this is on my to-read list somewhere. But that list keeps on getting longer and longer and doesn't get shorter often enough. Arcana. Arcana can also just mean like really specific knowledge, right? Secrets or mysteries. The knowledge of federal budget arcana is legendary. His knowledge, rather. Yeah. Mouser. Ratter was a reasonable guess as well, but Mouser somehow is cuter. TV Dads, that's on Roseanne and Full House. Fire Opal. I didn't know that was the national gemstone of Mexico. I do like the fill. Wow, some of these stones are beautiful. Yeah, opals are very cool. Feel free to get me an opal for Christmas. Actually, please don't. Confederacy of Dunces. Written by John Kennedy Toole. I have 100% Googled this in the past year. Picaresque novel. Genre of prose fiction. It won Toole a posthumous Pulitzer Prize for Fiction in 1981. It's now considered a canonical work of modern literature of the southern United States. So add that to your reading list as well, everybody. I like Slough here, Slough off. Yeah, I don't really like AXILS, as well as Slewed. I also feel like I've Googled this year. The Chevy slewed from side to side in the snow, but spelled different here. Slewed. What if I Google it like this? Okay. Yeah, that's, to me, that's sort of obsolete. Got a lot of novels, or at least books, in this puzzle. Oviedo. It's one of the crosses I didn't like. How big is it? If it's big enough, I won't be that angry. 220,000. Okay, let's see. Cities in Spain by population. If it's not in the top 10, then I don't think you can cross it with such a tricky clue. It is in the top 10, although no, this is 3 cities. This is metropolitan area. What about cities proper? Oh gosh. I'm going pretty far afield here. Ranked lists of Spanish municipalities. Population. It's not in the top 10. Oviedo is down here at 23. Come on. It is in the US by population. Let's see what the 23rd... And the US is a much bigger country with many more big cities. Let's say the 23rd city in the US is... El Paso. Come on. To get down to the size of Oviedo size, roughly, which is at 220,000, we're in San Bernardino, Hialeah, Modesto territory. And I wouldn't expect someone from Spain to know Hialeah, Florida. Yeah, so I don't think that's a great cross with data. As well as STAX, which seemed like it could be STIX. I know STAX has been in crosswords this year as well, but can't remember everything. Does CNET do a lot of tutorials? I feel like they do more reviews, but I'm sure they probably do tutorials. We have Flea right over Flex. Yeah, we've got a Tam Tam. I didn't know about Tam Tams. It's a type of gong. So should I put a... Okay. It's what I would... This is what I picture a gong to look like. I would just call it a gong, but apparently it's a tam tam, which is a type of gong. There you go. Ethel Waters. Mama Bird is kind of nice, actually, although I thought it would be Mama Bear. Yeah, an old saw. It's like an old saying, but I don't think people really say it. There's a lot of literature here. Nobel Prize in Literature. This puzzle has tons of literature in it. I like the clue on valet. Although this is like almost theme related. Like it could have been, the fill could have been park supervisor, and it could have been, you know, side hustle for a valet. So that's interesting. I kind of don't like it when there's stuff that's theme related that's not in the theme, because why pile on the consumer price index? Yikes. Quite the acronym there. Yeah, boho, like, I think like boho chic. I guess I should look it up. Not really in my wheelhouse there. It was, however, correct. Ah, I see the boho etymology seems to be bohemian. There you go. Yeah, this LALO Schifrin. Yeah, this is like an ounce of prevention versus a pound of cure. That saying there. Tammy Hoag, probably Hoag. Yeah, more literature. SCTV. Yeah, so like I said, in retrospect, there's kind of a lot of stuff here that I just didn't know, but still managed a reasonable-ish time. To me, this is not the most polished grid. It's got some nice themers, but some rough stuff. Yeah, it was fine. In the end, it was fine. Probably actually, a bit quick. I think like 15 is around average. Really good is sub 10 for me. So this is a little bit on the quicker side, but I guess I got lucky guessing some of those crosses there. On the leaderboard for tomorrow, we have nobody on either one, but it is pretty early in the evening on Saturday. Anyway, tomorrow, I think I might go hang out with Stickers and Ogre, so I may not record at 6 o'clock, but it will be a Momo Monday. So thanks for watching, subscribing, etc. And I'll see you tomorrow for that Momo Monday. See you then.